A moment ago, we were looking at the comparison of a grid search over lots of different hyperparameters, particularly the hyperparameters of our neural network, the theta parameters that are approximating the optimal Q star. So these are parameters like the number of layers in our deep neural network inside our deep reinforcement learning agent, or the number of neurons within a given layer. I talked about a fitness score when we were doing that, and I was saying that this fitness score is kind of the ultimate mark for deciding on whether a given set of parameters is outperforming another one. So what is this fitness score? Well, this fitness score, it takes into account whatever you want. You can define it however you like. The way that Kang and Laura, who created the OpenAI lab, have defined it here is by taking into consideration the most classic way of evaluating the performance of an agent, which is to use the mean rewards per episode. So that's a pretty simple way to think about it. We're trying to maximize rewards. So that's what we're maximizing here with our cost function. So with our objective function, and so it makes sense that mean rewards per episode is one of the ways that we're calculating our fitness score. But in addition to that, they're also taking into account stability and consistency. So what do these terms mean? Well, you can search through the fitness score documentation in OpenAI Lab. But the idea here is that we're having stability of performance over time. So stability is related to the count of episodes where performance is stable, divided by this mastery gap, which is related to how rewards vary most from the last episode that the agent went through relative to the first episode where it solved the game. So in the case of card pull version 0, solving the game is getting to time step 195 with the pull balanced. And so what's this mastery gap there? The final part of this fitness score calculation is consistency. And so consistency is another way of measuring stability, but this is at a trial level. So here we're just concerned with the ratio of solved sessions to unsolved sessions. So overall, this fitness score is taking into account not just overall reward performance, but how stable and consistent these rewards can be over time. How reliable is this agent in general? All right, that brings us to the end of our OpenAI Lab tour. Now you know how to score any agent that you build. You know how to trivially use lots of different types of agents that Kang and Laura have already coded up for you, so you don't have to hand code the DeepQ learning network like we did earlier in these live lessons. You can leverage the powerful agents that they have in there, and you can play around with those agents in a number of different environments while varying lots of parameters like the deep neural network parameters inside your deep reinforcement learning agent. Pretty cool, right?